think we're too loud for somebody.
What?
We're too loud. Somebody's holding their ears.
Oh, well, that's what amplification is for.
Okay, anyway. Well, guess what? It's going to keep going, so you might want to bring your earplugs with you.
We do have earplugs, I think.
What's happening, Kickball? You're about to witness the baddest open mic in the ATX, spoken and heard live every Sunday night at Kick Butt Coffee, Music, and Booze. That's right, this is not your average ordinary coffee shop. We do have a full bar. And behind the bar tonight, we have A-Town Austin, who will keep you fed, caffeinated, and
buzz.
But nothing shows your undying love and affection to your bartender like what? Tips. Tip your bartender, and he will feel your undying love and affection. Cash tips, very appreciated.
Cash is king.
Cash is king. And the drink specials tonight are mixed wells, $5.25. Get your antioxidants and your booze at the same time. And if you come up to me and go, Hot Tamale, what is a well drink? Well, let me tell you. It's basically what I like to do, and Ernie B kind of taught me this very well.
What?
Well, is first you get a shot of your favorite liquor, so you got the taste, and after that you can just get the lower.
Yeah, you get a shot of like what you prefer.
Jack.
Yeah, the top shelf stuff, and then after that you can get the well whiskey, and you'll already have that flavor in you.
And you already have the buzz, so you don't care.
Yeah, you don't care anymore.
Yeah. And then like when I say
But some
like
of the well whiskey stuff's not bad either. Though.
Yeah, this is true. And the mixed wells are kind of like, for example, if you're getting like a screwdriver or a whiskey and Coke or a rum and Coke. So I'm not a bartender, so my knowledge is very limited. But we also have specialty drinks named after your intrepid hosts. Lost in Thought has the Lost in Thought Brain Blender, 4 liqueurs. One sip of that, you're going to start acting like him, hopefully not dressing like him. Ernie B has an Ernie B power-up shot. Ernie B, give us a sample.
I still don't know exactly what's in it. It's just like a double shot of coffee concentrate, right? And some Baileys and chocolate. They all have their own little twist, but it tastes like, I have one right here. They taste like, it's like a cupcake or something. It's a drink, but it's iced. And you can get it non-alcoholic, too, if you don't drink alcohol.
If you just want coffee concentrate.
But if you drag an ass, you need to pick me up and get one of these, Ernie B Power Up, and you won't sleep for days.
Well, see, that's just for you. That's just for you. And I have the Hot Tamale Hot Cocoa, which you can also drink iced. It's a spin on Mexican hot chocolate, but instead of cinnamon, it's Fireball. And if you want to hear my Fireball story, we'll talk later. But just to let you know, folks, how many people do we have on the list?
92.
I think about, maybe, it was 15. I think it's about 18 now.
Okay. So what we're going to do, folks, yes, this is holiday weekend. Congratulations. Thank you guys for being here. But we're going to have to cut it at 10, okay? So your 5-minute time limit is sacrosanct and sacred. I will literally start doing jumping jacks in front of you once the 5 minutes has expired.
Strictly
And she means
enforced
10
today.
p.m., not 10 people.
Yes, 10 p.m. Okay, attention, Walgreens. Oh, wait, sorry. Different one. I did that in Spanish last week, didn't I? Okay.
Yes, you did.
That was cool. Okay, and here are the open mic pointers. 5 minutes or one song so we can get everybody on stage. Once you get on stage and start speaking, your time has started. And you will be able to see it. You see my little plug over there next to my Mexican Coke? Your time will be counting down over there. So you don't have to go, hey, Hot Tamale, how much time do I? Oh, 3.5 minutes. You'll know right there. Support your open mic and buy something from the bar. Yes, water is delicious, but you support your bar when you come in. If you want to read something, support your bar. It's awesome, and we thank you for doing so.
Remember, we're here because of you.
Yes. Can you cuss, Lost in Thought?
Fuck, Hot Tamale. I don't fucking know.
I would say that as a fuck yeah.
Fuck
Okay.
yeah.
Be considerate and quiet while other performers are on stage, or as Lost in Thought says,
We love audience participation, even during a piece. But look around you and read the room.
Read the room. And
Like
why
over here it says Kick Butt Coffee. Over there it says Austin. Over there it says events. I'm reading the room.
Ha ha ha. Anyway, pimp your product. While you are up on stage, let us know if you're going on tour. Let us know if you have t-shirts with your face on it. Let us know. This is the time to sell yourself. If you are on the list and you are not here when your name is called, we will move on. Like, for example, Andrew Horniman going once, Andrew Horniman going twice. Andrew Horniman is smoking in his car, so he lost his chance.
Is he here?
Yes, he is.
Yes,
he's
he's
right in
right
front of
there.
you.
Oh, okay. Well, I can't see. I got all these monitors and stuff in front of me.
I can. I got the light shining in my face. Okay. Musicians come up to the stage tuned and ready to go because Ernie B has got the cameras going and we are live. Performers, you will get a flashing light at the 5 minutes mark. It doesn't mean cut it off. It means not that, Ernie B.
I don't know why my strobes aren't strobing white anymore. Look at that. The only one of them is white. The other ones are orange. That's
Okay. And if you have seizures or migraines, let us know and we won't do that,
I won't do that.
Ernie.
I'm not going to do that.
Okay, so are we ready to start, Lost in
Yes.
Thought? Let's do this shit.
Let's do this. Let's start right now with our own Aussie with the tie-dye. Let's see if we're Tom Moon and anyone else who's going to come up on the stage.
That was a real invitation for everyone in the room to come up on stage. We've got plenty of room. You've got your shakers in your hand. Come on up. I got 2 mics here. One's for the other person. That's you. Start talking. Why are you here? You came all the way from Houston. Tell them.
Well, I'm on a weekend trip to Austin.
Yeah?
Went to a bluegrass festival in Luckenbach. And,
Yeah. Yeah.
today I was curious if there was any open mics.
This
and
is
that's why
open
I'm here.
mic. Yeah. Now, what about the poems you've got inside you?
The poems?
Yeah. Come on.
Oh, yeah, these are 3 poems that I'm workshopping.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
So,
Just give them a taste. Give them
a taste?
Yeah. Yeah. See, this is what you're going to get, folks. You're going to get the unexpected. The unexpected is what we live for. We don't want prosaic life. We don't want sort of predictable programming. We want the wild, the free, the eccentric to come in from Houston and show us how poetry is done.
There you go.
Okay.
This is one I wrote thinking about why do I write poetry. I write because the truth is incomplete. Any answers sought are not promised to us. We lie to ourselves in our laughter, with our smiles, each one hanging on the ribcage of a single tear. The lessons it teaches us, the lessons we ignore, trying not to awaken the pit of cries, los llantos. I work because I have nothing else to do. Like the autumn leaf, I am among the dead of this civilization, but with this pen, I cross over to life.
Beautiful, beautiful. Here's a reply to you. To question is always right. To dream, to think, to inquire, to cast aside darkness for light, it involves treading the high wire. Too many people just don't want to know anything except complacency. They're smug, they're grey, their life lacks that glow of interest. Their life seems a fallacy. It may seem a tricky trapeze act sometimes to walk one's curiosity into another person's mind. Better to stalk responses unrelentingly or stay on a leash employing tact. I couldn't be with someone who locked away their mind and numbed their senses. Keep flowing, querying, bubbling over, delighting in sun rays. Keep thinking, projecting, feeling, living fully, feeling always. You do.
Thank you, thank you.
Say why I'm here? I'm Joe, hoping to do some comedy. I came here because of James, and I got to meet Tom. So it's good so far. Oh, I'll go up here in a second. Just a second. Give me just a second. Think about the breath of life, what it's like in our skin, in our veins. Every day is never the same. I try to stay grounded, but it's hard. My mind like to fly. I like to get high. Too much bullshit in my system sometimes. Anyway, it's like not thinking, just trying to let it just tap in. Anyway, I'm just trying to find my homies, just trying to chill out. Let's all vibe and be friends. I remember back in the day, like I miss my homies a lot. I've been thinking about how much I miss my homies. So, yeah, I guess that's all I gotta say.
Welcome out.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna say anything profound. I'm just kind of, I'm taking it all in because I am stoned right now. I am,
420, baby.
yeah. Which I got a green egg, which for Easter and weed. It's like I tried to shake it. There's no appropriate way to. This just feels like a mellow. This like ambiance feels so mellow. Like your guitar playing. Is like, I don't want to try. That's the vibe I'm getting. Or like, like a dead fox on the side of the road. That's what this sounds like.
I wrote something yesterday, like a thought. It's a few sentences. Sometimes I write them, make me feel good. I wrote, if you feel left behind by life, I want to let you know you are in an incredible space where beautiful things are about to happen. You are suspended in air with magic all around you and the potential to create stories, meanings, and love. You are in a new space. Yes, a space that you may not know, though that is where life happens. So spread your wings, embrace your unique space in your beautiful life.
Damn, we got a lot of stand-up philosophers here tonight.
Hi, I'm Jason. I'm moving back to Austin from Florida. Yeah, I mean, it's a good decision, right? It's kind of a lateral move, all things considered, but there's some ups to it, I guess. But, I don't know. I write poetry to woo women. All right, so all the rest of this shit's just the fucking excuses we make for it, right? That's all I got to say. All right.
You have the right at all times to say exactly what you feel. You have the right to do it here, but you can't do it out there. A lot of people tell you what they can do, but not what you can do. You can do whatever you feel like doing. They can't ban weeds. Weeds grow everywhere. And they can't take away your language, although they censor it in libraries and schools. You have the right to use your language at any time, to say these things in public and in private, to speak to yourself and the people around you, because you influence the air every time you open your mouth and start singing or speaking or declaiming or ranting, whatever it may be. Tonight you're going to be exposed to the whole radioactive range of expression. Whatever happens next is unknown. But we want to welcome you, every singular one of you, and all your multiple personalities as well. By the way, I love China, China, China. I love Temu and I love TikTok. And they can't take that away from me. I wear it every day. So, love to all. Welcome to Your Spoken and Heard this evening. Woo!
All right, give it up for Tom Moonbird and the Airport Boulevard Experience! Did anybody else get that stand-up philosopher reference? Thank you! That's when it's like, that's when he's going to get his unemployment insurance, and who does he meet at the window but B. Arthur?
Oh, wow.
It's like, and she goes, oh, a bullshit artist. And he's like, and she's like, did you bullshit yesterday? No. Did you want to bullshit yesterday? Yes. God, I'm sorry, that movie, I quote it all the time. Okay, Ernie, you can stop now. We're up here. Thank you. All right, Lost of Thought, who is coming up next to the stage?
So, coming
This
up
is just caffeine,
next,
though. This is just caffeine, just letting you know.
coming up next, actually, coming from the place I was born in, Fort Pierce, Florida. Well, Florida.
The outer space?
Yes, exactly.
You
You weren't born, you were concocted.
You were born from outer space. Now, right.
That's the worst Shatner I've ever heard.
I wasn't doing Shatner!
It sounded like you were. Bones, Scotty Spock.
You know what that makes me think of? Coming up next, let's hear it for Jason Eaton.
Woo!
like Goldilocks up here. Did you get my reference? The Woo Women?
The Woo Women?
Yeah, to Woo Women.
That sounds familiar, but I didn't get that.
All right, man. It's Robin Williams, Dead Poet Society, right? You know, he's, yeah. We write poetry to woo women. Anyhow, I have been the butt of your low-hanging jokes for about as far back as I can remember. But I got to admit, that ain't too far. Between the medical marijuana and blunt force trauma, about the only thing that sticks to my head anymore is the pillow. And some macaroni and cheese sometimes when I'm stabbing my brother over dinner. When beer is your coffee, life takes on dimensions the Yankees can't understand. And when the zombies attack, you got to throw bricks or raw chunks of crumpled concrete, whatever you got on hand, really, but you can't do nothing. And when you live like me, it's better to forget that your wife collected money for your dead sons when they were still alive and tried to bite your dick off when you was too tired for relations. I got 7 friends a day dying from prescription overdose. I got 100,000 brothers rotting right now in prison. I stabbed a Bears fan for insulting the Dolphins and shot my own damn self while bowling on the same Tuesday night. I got caught masturbating on a public boat ramp. What I'm trying to say is that if you've been through what I've been through, you would get a beer while fleeing police too, because you'd know it'd be a while before your next one. And if you ever let the buzz wear off and the memories catch up, you'll have a hangover that could kill that skunk ape that I saw that night behind my tool shed getting cuddly with an alligator. You can't hear about me without smirking, and you're silent there, but for the grace of God go I and I. I don't blame you for feeling superior to me. We're each just as we was created, but don't act like you aren't envious. My name brings them to their knees, killing from Glengarry to Schenectady, St. Paul to Saint-Tropez. I got 400 million hits on Google and 500,000 followers on TikTok. Watch me come up. I'll be bigger than Anonymous, but I want you to know my name. I am Florida Man. I will get a blowjob from a hooker with my toddler in the car, and I will throw eggs at the courthouse. I will sometimes be attacked by alligators. I will often be found butt naked in the wrong person's house or apartment on the wrong side of the road, proposing to a dead pit bull or making love to it. And I love my dangly dick-shaped state that you can't take your greedy little eyes off. Born in the fountain of youth, washed in the blood of conquest, trained by mad raving pirates, stolen from the Seminole, plundered by capitalist greed, and shaped by drug cartels and the space race. Florida is a land of endless freedom, strapped down by dickhead cops. And if you're too scared to push it to the edge, how can you feel like you win when I fall over? You rely on God's grace to keep you out of danger because you can't handle the hot, wet kitchen. Like a caged canary laughing at a raging wild turkey, you hold your manhood cheap, cheap, cheap while I speak. And I'll leave you with the words tattooed across my neck. Only God can judge this soul. And yes, I know I spelled judge wrong. I am Florida Man, and I will chew your fucking face off. Thanks, everybody.
Those are some cute doggies.
Oh, you know what I just realized?
Give it up for.
Let's hear it for Joseph Eden.
Woo! Okay, what'd you just realize?
I did not cue the next person. And he's
You
actually
evil bastard.
he's actually at the bar right now.
Oh.
Well, since we have
Well, let's just skip him.
since we have a second
Let's
here,
just skip him. Don't worry about it.
I don't know how many-
Let him get his food.
I don't know how many times because I sit back here and I'm looking at the cars going by in the parking lot and whatnot. I don't know how many times I've seen people pull in and kind of drive around, find a parking space, they park, and they get out of their car, they walk up to the door, they look at the sign, and then they turn around and leave and get back in their car.
I just saw that. I
What
saw
the
that
hell?
couple.
that happens all the time. Don't you know where you're going? You know. Oh, this isn't the place.
No, you know what that reminds me of is like I'm at work. I work at Walgreens.
This
I'm
isn't
at
the Moody
register,
Center.
And somebody's going, "Yeah, I'm at CVS," and I'll yell to their phone, "No, you're not." I love doing that shit.
I never know where I'm going.
Okay, so So are we bringing him up, or is he just waiting for his? Oh, okay. He
I
got a sandwich.
Yeah.
He got a sandwich. Yeah.
And there's only one sandwich left.
We are now opening up the telethon for sandwiches. Okay, he got the jive turkey.
Jive
I don't know
turkey.
what that one is.
I
Ernie
think-
B,
I think- hold on.
put the camera on it. Take home a homeless sandwich. I just said that.
It's a Jackie Chan.
Ooh, I think that's the ham and cheese, isn't it? That's what Suna said. They're really good. They're really good.
The Jackie Chan cheese and ham.
Yes, please.
You gotta say cheese to ham. The
yes.
Jackie Chan cheese and ham.
Okay, make sure to buy the sandwiches. Empty out that cold case of muffins.
Why are you getting
sandwiches.
frustrated? You told me that. You asked me what it was.
Well, I know, but you kept talking.
Weren't you the one that told me we have to hurry things up? Weren't
Well, Eddie
you
wasn't-
both the ones that told me
I'm
that?
throwing Ernie B under the bus. Bring up the next person.
Eddie wasn't
now.
ready, so we're stalling for time.
Talk.
So, coming up next, hopefully this next person is ready because I'm going to bring up Vivid Nothing after this person. So, let's hear it for the wonderfully entertaining, the hilarious Joseph Simmons.
Hello. Thanks for coming out tonight on a holiday. So, I recently bought a house, and thank you. And I'm honestly kind of scared because every homeowner I know becomes super boring. Like, for example, they come to believe that there are people out there who are interested in talking about different breeds of grass, and they come to believe that they know these people, like they're actually friends with them. So just to be safe, I am not taking care of my yard at all. And this is totally okay because I have St. Augustine grass, which is a warm season grass, and works great for this climate. I'll tell you what's not okay. My neighbor Kurt doing the same thing. Like a complete idiot. He has perennial ryegrass, which is obviously a cold season grass and just so much more work in this climate. Okay, in this climate, you need a St. Augustine or a Bermuda, or really any warm season grass at all, Kurt. Any at all. Sorry, yeah, so I don't want to become one of those people who thinks it's interesting to talk about grass. It's one of my goals. So I did do some South by Southwest this year. One of the things I did is I went to the NASA house. That was fun. And there were some girls in line in front of me who looked pretty cool. And has this ever happened to you? You see someone that you think is attractive, but then they start talking. So they were at the NASA house, and they started talking about astrology at a NASA event where scientists are. So I studied physics and computer science, so I'm like a science kind of guy. I thought that they were science kind of girls, but turns out they might have been the kind of girls who would be PETA activists and then eat dinner at a slaughterhouse, or maybe they were the kind of girls who were like who would be flat earthers and then book a cruise that circumnavigates the globe. Another possibility. They were definitely the kind of girls who would go to a NASA event and talk about astrology. They did that. And just to be clear, NASA studies astronomy, which, to be clear about the difference, so astronomy is a study of, galaxies, the universe, planets, stuff like that. Astrology is a study of how not to take responsibility of your own actions By glancing at your birth certificate and staring at the sky. That's what that is about. So you'd be like, I'm not a bad driver. I'm a Sagittarius. Something like that. Or, I saw Pluto. I'm not a cheater. I'm a Scorpio. If you would have listened to NASA, you would have known that Pluto's not visible with the naked eye. But you naked at Jeff House is. We can see that. So I'll see if I can get through this last one. I have a house. I have a roommate. I love books. I'm a reader. My roommate hates books. He says you cannot learn anything from a book. You can only learn stuff from real life. Yeah, right. Because I'm like, I don't know. Like, I don't think I need to go to Utah and get stuck under an 800-pound boulder for 127 hours and amputate my own arm to know that sucks. That's in a book. I can read that. I don't think I need to experience global nuclear war to learn that I'm against it. I don't need to have a vampire lover and a hot werewolf friend to know that that's a complex situation. These are all in books. You can read about all of those. So my roommate does love talking to me, but again, he hates books. So I have to be careful not to admit that anything I say comes from a book. But he's coming to me for bookish stuff like all the time. Like he'll come to me for tips on how to win friends and influence people. He'll ask me to retell him a story about the young wizard who went off to wizard school. I've even explained to him that everybody poops. He's going to feel real betrayed if he ever goes to a library. I've been Joseph, thank you.
Let's hear it for Joseph Simmons. And watch out for his new book, spending 127 hours in the bathroom with a werewolf and a vampire.
And while you ponder that, don't forget about the drink specials. Mixed Wells, $5.25. Go get yourself a muffin or a cookie. Lost of thought. Who's coming up next?
Oh, wait. I just checked the calendar, and it looks like we are on again next week.
Regular time?
Regular time. There's
Nice.
Ukulele Festival at 1 p.m. And no,
What?
serious. There's a ukulele festival at 1 p.m.
See, Andrew Horniman thought you were joking.
No, I'm serious.
No, that's actually a thing.
Yeah.
For a second, I thought you meant we were on at 1 p.m.
No.
It's a bunch of people on ukulele playing Foxy Lady.
The ukulele fest. No, they bring ukulele like orchestras and stuff, and it's really cool actually. But yeah, that's at 1 p.m. But that usually only lasts like 3 hours. So there's.
Ernie, shut up! You're making the comedians laugh.
No, it's true. It's like a 3-hour show, and so I'll be here. So it's not, in other words, it's not going to step on our time, so we should be good.
Groovy.
Cool cook.
Take it away.
There's a poster up there. There's a ukulele fest. Ukulele Joy.
Please.
Coming up next. I almost introduced him earlier, but now he's back. Let's hear it for Vivid Nothing.
I wasn't trying to get a laugh. It just worked.
How's everybody doing tonight? Come on. Did I stutter? How's everybody doing tonight? Come on. So I had a jive turkey. It was freaking phenomenal. It's freaking huge too, by the way. I got some more blues for you here. Let's see how this goes. Every time I wake up in the morning, always feeling like I've been jailed. Every time I feel I'm dead, it's 'cause I'm high, baby. High on you, baby. Feel free to fade out.
All right. Again, I didn't have to fade it out. It was like perfect timing right there.
Honestly, I was coming up with my own lyrics.
I was waiting for it to come back around to one before I muted it, but it ended on its own. So I was like, cool. The song, the music.
You want to hear my really quick lyrics that I was kind of going along to Eddie's Blues?
There's a red house over yonder, baby.
No.
Oh.
No. She cheated on me daily, morning, noon, and night. Oh, she cheated on me daily, morning, noon, and night. I would have made love to my baby, but her coochie's just a fright.
So I was gonna say
That's what I came up with. Lane was next to me going, "What do you say?"
that inspired me right just now hearing that. Well, she cheated on me, baby.
Daily.
She done ran off with my last chicken wing.
Oh, okay. No. That's more evil than the fuck. Okay.
You know, I was
Lots of
really
thought.
hungry.
Take it away. Who's coming up next?
Well, I have an important question, Austin. How many people have been buying? Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
right. Nice.
Come on, folks. Refills. Come
Refills.
on. Tea, coffee, juice. There's a juice mix.
Alcohol.
There's
Still a Jackie. There's still a Jackie Chan cheddar and ham in there.
alcohol. Sandwich. Adopt a sandwich. Lots of thought. Take it away.
Coming up next, let's hear it for JoJo.
There's a little more room over here. We got you a chair, sweetie. Okay, let me know when you're ready. Yeah, you want?
Yeah, I'll hold this, don't I?
You got it? Yes, ma'am, you do.
Yeah. I should use another chair to put my shit on. I shit. Thank you.
Oh, and Lane, I know you like to film the clips for the Facebook page and whatnot, but when like especially since she's sitting on the floor, don't like walk right in front of her, like in slow motion, because that's kind of rude. You know, film her from the side or something. No, because I'll see that on camera. It doesn't look good.
They're only reading glasses. Okay, there they go. If there be trolls, only a crust of moon is left, the last bite, the buttery edge, the most delicious. I have already taken much more of my share of a cold spring night. I tuck my hands into my breast and retreat. I'm not part of middle night as I have always wished to be. The darters are and the creepers are, and I must defer to their advantage as they hold presence to the deeper end of the day, the portion that drives men inside, else they make mischief continually. As for me, I like to live plain, salt my own beats. If in weakness I fall into a brief trust, even a mingling cannot be coveted and must be ushered away, lest it press onerous upon my heart. But tonight a slow cup will make a fine lover, and the trolls may go safe into the shadows of a buttery moon. Later. Too soon your head goes down on my favorite pillow, deep into the bowl of it. A royal red corners pulled tight, perfect smooth for a king. Shallow breaths, and you will not stir for a while. I move close and gently trace your countenance, ebony, the dark wood stained of years and ancient footprints. I kiss the ragged scar of your mouth, you shift and whisper, later. A sudden ring, and you reach to answer pleas and reminders of your good fortune from far away. Your voice rises and falls, angry then sad. A bad connection saves you for a while. As you gather your thoughts, you are still caught up in the language of your reality, and you're far away. I have laptop, ledger, new bifocals, and a lunch of bread and fruit. Oh, and a quick kiss, and the usual, when will I see you? I do most at a ritual now. Later, you smile, knowing my ploy. Later. Okay, take care. And I'll read one more. Now, I have seen you in this place, and you have seen me here. We passed each other on narrow stretches and gave way. Later we edged closer, without apologies. Now we brush shoulders and smile. Come, sit beside me. A time for us and respite. Time to enfold, trust, and yes, love. Hold me now, come. Hold me now. Maybe one more. Okay. You need a doctor. You need a doctor, I utter audibly to myself. Shame warms my cheeks for it. These private sessions are usually covert between me and the Verbenas. These barred spaces are generous to tortured souls. They never intrude or question my wrath. Or maybe they just don't give a damn that my mind is leaving. It's already gone, quipped Musie the cat. It went that away in a shit green hat. Maybe one more? Yeah, go ahead. This is an epitaph for Richard, my daughter Rebecca's husband. He died at a young age. Your first spring dawns cold in the thicket, and foggy mist lies caught in the brush along familiar paths. You are home now at last to the hills, and the branch that runs sweet and cold to the taste. Home to the deer and the panther's cry. Home to the family and the distant lights of Mama's house. Because of your faithfulness, Richard, you have come home. Thank you guys for being so patient.
JoJo. The return of JoJo. She's like, where am I going? Lost in thought. All right, don't forget about the drink specials. Mixed Wells, $5.25. Get your antioxidants and your booze at the same time while we're waiting for Lost in Thought to get up here. Wow, welcome back. All right, who's coming up next?
We're going virtual.
Oh, we are?
Who is it?
Let's hear it for Reggie Goodwin.
The doctor himself.
Please direct your attention to the video monitors behind the bar as Reggie Goodwin will be joining us via Skype. And it is on a 30-second delay since it's coming back via YouTube. Take it away, good doctor.
Gilmar Albrego Garcia. Say his name. Yes, he previously had a problem with domestic violence. So did the current president. What he isn't is a 34-count convicted felon. What he isn't is a terrorist. The people who claimed he was part of MS-13 emphasized that, though their mad king was convicted civilly for sexual assault and his first immigrant wife said the same when he was having one of his many affairs, because trying to defame him isn't the point. He is a legal resident who has an American wife and children, terrified of not seeing him again because fear is the only political force that the fascists have over us. First, they came for the socialists, and I did not speak out because I was not a socialist. Then they came for the trade unionists, and I did not speak out because I was not a trade unionist. Then they came for the Jews, and I did not speak out because I was not a Jew. Gilmar Albrego Garcia is not a terrorist. He is all of us. I am not Hispanic. I'm not from the LGBT community. I'm not a woman. I'm not an Asian Pacific Islander or an immigrant. I'm the descendant of those stolen from the African continent, and I'm watching the 3rd season, 8th episode of The Twilight Zone, It's a Good Life, starring the actor Billy Mumy, who terrorized an entire town with the omnipotence of his powers to make the townspeople's lives miserable, casting a spell on a man, banished him to a cornfield and a jack-in-the-box. This spoiled brat is now not a fantasy. This spoiled brat will rendition you to a gulag in El Salvador and has openly mused about sending American citizens into this hell on earth. There are gay, lesbian, and transgender children in Democratic, Republican, and independent families, some who fear for their lives. They pay taxes and are good neighbors. They are faithful members of our churches and mosques, synagogues, gurdwaras, and temples. I ask you to have mercy, Mr. President, on those in our communities whose children fear that their parents will be taken away. Our God teaches us that we are to be merciful to the stranger, for we were all once strangers in this land. The Right Reverend Marion Edgar Buddy, the Bishop of the Episcopal Diocese of Washington. He is the poster child for Please Fall on Deaf Ears. Andre Hernandez Romero is a gay makeup artist who came to the United States last year in search of asylum, is one of the 238 Venezuelan migrants who were flown from the U.S. to a maximum security prison in El Salvador. Number 18, be calm when the unthinkable arrives. Modern tyranny is terror management. When the terrorist attack comes, remember that authoritarians exploit such events in order to consolidate power. The sudden disaster that requires the end of checks and balances, the dissolution of opposition parties, the suspension of freedom of expression, the right to a fair trial, and so on, is the oldest trick in the Hitlerian book. Do not fall for it. Timothy Snyder on tyranny. First, they came for the socialists, and I did not speak out because I was not a socialist. Then they came for the trade unionists, and I did not speak out because I was not a trade unionist. Then they came for the Jews, and I did not speak out because I was not a Jew. Then they came for the African Americans. Then they came for the white Americans. Then they came for the Hispanics and the Latinos. Then they came for the LGBT. Then they came for women. Then they came for Asian Pacific Islanders. Then they came for the immigrants wearing Chicago Bulls caps. Then they came for the democracy demonstrators. Then they came for the tattooed people wearing hoodies. Then in the hollowed out shell of what will be left of our country, stripped of our First Amendment rights to freedom of expression and self-assembly, stripped of what made us a tapestry of humanity in the echo caverns of what used to be busy streets bursting with possibilities. The billowing winds bear witness as rifles are pointed at surprised necks, even those who voted for this. The red-hatted brown shirts came for you. Then there was no one else left to speak.
Always amazing. Give it up for Dr. Reggie Goodwin.
I like the bunnies in the background. I'm going to miss that about Skype.
The what?
About what?
The bunnies in my background. I don't know
Oh
if
yeah,
you-
I was gonna make a comment about that. They're like cute bunnies back there.
The
See, I haven't even
the
looked
little
at-
bunnies making chocolate eggs.
I haven't even looked at that new teams. Well, it's not new, but they say because they're shutting down Skype, so you have to use Microsoft Teams, and I haven't even looked
Yeah,
at that
and
yet.
I don't think Teams automatically puts cute bunnies like Skype does. So I'm gonna have to finagle it.
Yeah,
when
I
we
gotta look
switch
into
over.
it. Yeah, I gotta look into it too to see if I'm going to use that or if there's another meet. I mean, I know there's Zoom, but you know, I don't know. Why are they getting rid of it? It works, you know.
Probably because they just don't want to support two platforms. That's
Yeah, I know. But yeah, those are cute bunnies back there
yeah.
for Easter.
Let's hear it for Reggie Goodwin.
Woo! Always.
How can you get mad at a bunny? Look at that. Look at the
You
bunny.
can't.
Yes, it's very adorable. Coming up next.
Thank you, Reg.
Good night,
Let's-
guys.
Let's hear it for James Kerrigan.
Woo!
I had to find his track. I had to find his track.
Yeah. Yeah, hummingbird. That's what it is, baby. I keep it going for Reggie, everybody. Keep it going for the good doctor. Kilmar Abrego Garcia. Yeah, they keep saying he's saying a Maryland man, and everyone's like, he's not a Maryland man. He'll never be a Maryland man. His family lives 2 neighborhoods from where I grew up, so go fuck yourselves. They're Maryland. He's a Maryland man. Okay. I learned Spanish from those kids, so go fuck yourself. Those fucking gangsters from New York that Trump has hired to be fucking in the administration. I don't know. It's the best. Have you guys paid your taxes? Yeah, you don't have to. They fired everyone who checks it. It's weird because they're just doing fucking gangster shit now. And we're just like, I don't know. What about the economy? And you're like, who gives a shit about the economy? They're doing fucking Al Capone shit. And we're just going like, I don't know. What's that going to mean for the election in 2026? Who gives a shit? They're fucking putting people in they're throwing people in vans. Tom told me not to buy a gun. But I don't know. When are they going to throw me in a van? I don't know when it's going to happen. I talk a lot of shit up here. When are they going to say, hey, don't talk a lot of shit, funny man? It's not going to be funny when I'm in a fucking El Salvadoran prison singing sea shanties. I'll just be singing Yankee Doodle Dandy the entire time in an El Salvadorian prison. Oh man, it's a joke, but I'm genuinely scared. Christmas. I don't know. I didn't want to talk about politics, but there's nothing else to talk about. Yeah, I didn't have the Nazis come back on my bingo card. I didn't have that. I didn't think that Snow White would be in the theaters and we would have fascists back. It's kind of crazy. It's like 1937 all over again. It's weird. And that movie has bombed in the box office. And it was like, well, it's because of woke culture. I don't know. Maybe it's because they remade Hitler's favorite movie. I think that might have something to do with it. I don't know. The craziest thing about the Trump. I think everything is crazy. You're like, we got to focus on the right things about Trump. And I was like, everything is more crazy than the thing before it. He took over the Kennedy Center. That's insanity. And he wants to make non-woke musicals. Which, if you guys don't know what woke means, it used to mean recognizing struggle and for black people and being awake to the struggles that people face. And then white people took that word and they just made it gay. That's what it means. That's what it means now. And Trump wants to make a non-gay musical. I don't know if you've ever been a musical kid. Preston, were you a musical theater kid? But you know them, right? You know them. It's pretty difficult to make one of those. I've been working on a anti-woke musical in the style of Memory from Cats. Instead of Memory, it's called Benghazi. Why are you groaning? It's just a bunch of fucking conservative people bitching about something that happened 20 years ago. Where else am I? I got a minute and some time. All right, we'll do some more stuff. I don't know. A lot of people keep coming up to on the internet. People are like, "Don't you know that the swastika was an Indian symbol for peace?" Yeah. Well, shut up, Tom. You're not helping my point. And I'm like, yeah. Well, things change, buddy. And things change and meanings change. Like woke used to mean something and now it means something else. Donald Trump used to be a Democrat and Caitlyn Jenner used to run. Things change. Thank you. You know, I wrote that joke and I thought she swam. I thought she swam for the longest time. I thought she was a swimmer. And then you're like, oh no, she ran. Instead, nope. That was not it. I don't know. What were people in Poland in 1939 just see tanks coming towards them? And they're like, oh no, the tank. Oh wait, there's a Indian symbol of peace on the side. We're good. We're fine. My grandfather flew B-17s in the war. What would he be like? Hey, chaps. I don't know why he talks like that. But say, chaps, there looks like there's the German. No, wait, they're not German. It looks like they're Indian. Why? Because they have an Indian symbol of peace on the side? No, because they're dancing Bollywood style on the wings of the plane. One person gets it. Watch more foreign films. It's a great joke. All right, guys, thank you so much. My name is Jay.
James Garrigan, everyone.
Always.
What was that real famous Indian movie about Bollywood? It came out. What was it called? It was real successful. Yeah, there you go. Slumdog Millionaire. Thank you.
I was thinking about The Guru with Jimmy Mystery. I love that one. Nobody's ever heard of that one?
Jimmy Mystery?
Jimmy Mystery. He's the star. He sings Chori Chori Angoli Se Yaar Karenge.
I hope we're not talking about The Guru with Mike Myers.
Not that one. No, it's another one. No.
Because that was not good.
The Guru was Jimmy Mystery and Marissa Tomei. It was awesome. Look it up. It's awesome.
Well,
I love singing that song, and Ernie's like, shut it off.
Well, who doesn't love Marissa Tomei? Coming up next, it's been a while since this person has been here.
Really?
Yes.
A moment.
I mean, not a long while, but it's been a short while, you know? But coming up next, let's hear it for Andrew Horniman.
people. It's been a while, and I know why it's been that way. What? That sounds like an insult. I don't know. It's my day. Oh, I usually work on Sunday. I'm kind of stoned. Thank you. One person. I usually don't perform stoned, but I'm not getting paid, so fuck it. But also, like, I don't know. A lot of comics do weed. That's dumb. They smoke. I do it edible, which is whatever. That's not funny. But if you take because there's a whole trope. If you take a lot, you don't know what's going to kick in, and then you kick in, and then it's like, oh, I'm going to die, and then you don't, and then you shiver underneath your weighted blanket in the, and you're like, you know what? Maybe weed could kill you. And then you're like, this is going to be the last time I do this. I can't believe I took this much. Maybe this is what feeling God is. And and then things start like orbiting, and there's colors, but then your heart's shaky, you're sweating and shivering at the same time. And you're like, I'm not going to do this again. Please, God, whoever, don't kill me. I'll not do this. And then you don't for 3 months. And then you try it again. I've been doing that for 3 years. Because I haven't been drinking alcohol for 3 years. I am I'm a weed addict now. But because when you drink, you don't feel like you're going to, like you could kill yourself by drinking so much. But with weed, you just feel like you're going to. And that's exciting. That's weird. That sounds like a weird thing to say. I'm not suicidal, but I like flirting with it. But that's what weed does. And then you're like, oh no, I love my life. Hence the weighted blanket and shivering and sweating at the same time. I'm like, I don't want to do this. I'm not going to kill myself. Because for one good reason, when a comic kills themselves or they die, their memorial is at like a shitty comedy club, or it could be here. I don't know. No, it's not going to. Fuck, whatever. It's usually at a shitty comedy club, and their memorial becomes an open mic. And I do not want some asshole doing 10 minutes about me when they've only known me for 5. It happens. It's a real thing. The comics know who I'm talking about, but I hate, I don't want to do that. I'm living out of spite, really. I don't want to give comics more stage time. I don't want to. That is. I did go to a memorial / open mic, and the parents were sad. They had no jokes, but they had to give. They didn't know what to do with this stuff, and I was moving because I saved some money. I pissed off my roommate, but I had no essentials. I had no I had no silverware. I had no TV, and he had all that stuff. And I'm like, okay, cool. God works in mysterious ways. So I got I got a TV, I got silverware, I got a toaster, which was wet, and I know it's suicide's not funny, but it can be. Death is whatever. He was 20. He was in his 20s, and it sucks. Because look, nobody's gonna make it in show business, and if they do, they become assholes and rich and plastic faces. But I still want to try. Anyway, there's 30 seconds left. That was all I wanted to do, guys. Thank you guys so much. Bye.
folks, don't forget about the drink specials. Mixed Wells, $5.25. Go get yourself something delicious to eat or drink, buzzworthy or caffeinated. Lost in thought.
Oh, the Jackie Chan cheddar and ham is gone. Somebody bought it.
Yay!
Yeah.
We are out of sandwiches.
Yes.
Wahoo.
Now there's cake. There's
We're
lots of
doing
cake.
a good job of moving the sandwiches.
There's lots of cake there. Look.
Now there's slices of cake.
Oh, they're
is
so
that
good.
is
They're
that the
so good.
chocolate cake?
It looks like it. Yes.
Okay, it's called the yin yang cake, but I like to call it death by chocolate. Honestly, I love chocolate, and that would take me 2 to 3 days to finish.
You know, I'm not much on sweets, but sometimes I'll be here all day doing like multiple shows, and I'll grab a slice of cake every once in a while. It's so good. Ugh.
Let's hear it for Andrew Horniman.
I said that already.
Well, let's hear from again. I think it was worth it.
Don't step on my mojo.
Hey, how about that Andrew Horniman, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's gonna be like,
That's funny stuff.
What, was I on stage already? Okay.
Hey, you're next,
cool.
man.
Yeah, you're
Ready
next.
to
You're
go.
next. Come take it away. All right, Lost in Thought, take it away. Who's coming up next?
You know, sometimes things come back in fashion, such as talented artists with words. And there is nothing that embodies that more than this next person because it is literally his name. Let's hear it for Retro.
I thought you were going to say bell bottoms. Okay.
Let me know.
Oh, no, go ahead and plug it in. I don't care.
Test. All right, what up, everybody? Hello, everybody. My name is Retro. I play harmonica. It's a pretty fun little instrument. I always like to come here and show people how awesome it can be, as well as practice my singing. I always like to introduce, like, you have, like, you know, the Bob Dylan version, right? Then you have the more detailed version where you're like. So I'm gonna try to do a little bit of that here today. It's kind of funny. Ironically, this song's called "Got My Mojo Working." So, hey, it's by I forgot it was, but it's gonna be Paul Butterfield version. All right. Yeah, reverb. Oh, by chance, just a little bit. Thank you. Here we go. Right. This all be us. Oh, there we go. I got my mojo working, it don't work on you. I got my mojo working, it don't work on you. I want to love you so badly, just don't know what to do. Down Louisiana, give me a mojo hand. I'm going down Louisiana, give me a mojo hand. I'm gonna have all you women right under my command. I got a gypsy woman giving me advice. I got a gypsy woman giving fight. Gonna pin all babies under my command. I got my mojo working. I got my mojo working. Got my mojo working. Got my mojo working. I got my mojo working. It don't work on you. All right, here we go. I'm going down Louisiana, give me mojo hand. I'm going down Louisiana, give me mojo hand. I'm gonna have all the women round my women. Thank you.
You know, I've been meaning to ask, are you like in a band or anything? No. You should be.
Oh, you,
Right?
bro,
I mean,
you
come
should
on.
be in a band. Good God.
Man,
You know what? I think there are two really underappreciated instruments: harmonicas and accordions. I swear, we had that one guy that came in with his accordion. I lost my shit.
yeah, he came a couple
literally
times
almost
and
fell
then,
down.
and then we never,
Oh,
never
he
saw
needs
him
to
again.
come back. Dude, if you're watching, I don't remember your name. Come back. Like Ernie says, we need more bass players, and I say we need more accordions.
We have a bass player that's been showing up
Yes.
now and again.
Yes.
But yeah.
Yes, yes. All right. Don't forget about the drink specials. Mix 12's $5.25. Take it away, Lost in Thought.
Well, Hot Tamale, we have a new voice.
A new voice.
Everyone, let's hear it for Joe Green.
What's up, kick butt? This is awesome. I typically go to comedy open mics, and it's just sadness. Like, that's the emotion. Here, it's like sadness plus the blues. You know? There's a lot more emotions going on. It's great. Anybody grew up here in Austin? Few? I was talking to one of my friends who grew up here in Austin. He's like, I miss the old Austin. I miss the old Austin. It's like, you miss the old Austin? Go to O'Reilly Auto Parts. It's 1997 in there. They just got computer. It's not attached to anything, doesn't have Wi-Fi, but they have it. Rob still works there. You guys know Rob, the O'Reilly Auto Parts over on Old Torf? Yeah, he's on his 5th marriage, same job. Terrible with women, really good with cars. It's going to be another 5 to 10 years till Rob finds out about kombucha. I'm not going to tell him. Are you? Hey, Rob, can I get 1 cabin air filter? Also, kombucha? One of my friends was recently diagnosed with MS, multiple sclerosis. I don't know if you know anything about sclerosi. Too many to have. Yeah, 1, you're good. More than 1, see a doctor. But one of the treatments for MS is a fecal transplant. Yeah, the type of shit he's on, you wouldn't even understand. Bing, bop, boom, bop, bam. I'm a straight guy. I know, I'm also disappointed in that too. I think it's weird though. It's just us straight guys who are the ones confused about our sexuality, you know? It's always them, us. You know? Like gay men know they're gay. Gay women know they're gay. And all bisexuals know how to play the ukulele. Yeah. You guys going to the ukulele fest on Saturday? There's gonna be a lot of bisexuals there. They're great at the ukulele. That's my favorite stereotype. That doesn't hurt anybody. You know, there's no bigot like the goddamn bisexuals and the ukulele music. That's not happening. Let's see here. At what point, you guys use Instagram? A little bit? At what point do you start unfollowing the people you went to high school with? Because I'm 32. I've had an Instagram since 2010. Like, I shouldn't know Catherine's on her 3rd marriage. I should know that information. And if I do, I should have had to learn that through the grapevine. I shouldn't have found out that information till Catherine has already married her 4th husband. But I know this. I don't want to know this. I had food poisoning on Friday. It wasn't fun. I think the worst part of it is it was my fault. Like, I couldn't blame a restaurant. I cooked the food that made me sick. Yeah. It was bad. I think it's weird, though, growing up. I feel like every time anybody had a weird shit, they'd always blame Indian or Mexican food. But, like, 5 years ago, white people collectively said they have IBS. Like, all of them. Most of them can't do gluten. The other half can't do lactose. I don't know if you guys eat Indian or Mexican food. That's doing the heavy lifting there. The lactose and gluten is a big part of it. Like, I haven't met a white girl that doesn't have IBS since Obama was president. It was a better time. I feel like relationships should have those alerts like Netflix, you know? Are you still watching? It's been 6 years. You want to keep this going? You sure? You sure? I wrote that joke and I was like, wait, that's what leases are for. That's what those are. It's like, do you want to keep this going or do you want to search for a 1-bedroom? All right, thank you guys. I've been Joe Green.
That track proves that my subwoofers work. Very bassy.
You know how I was saying that Lawson Thought has no sense of urgency in his...
Never.
Let's hear it for Joe Green.
Woo! You should see when he pick him up. We're like, come on, man. It's like 6:45, and he's like this.
Just moseying down the stairs. Yeah. We're not lying. That's the way it
No,
is.
it's been like that for about 17 years. It ain't going to change. All right, don't forget about the drink specials. Mixed Wells, $5.25. Take it away, Lawson Thought.
Coming up next, let's hear it for the walking, talking music video. Let's hear it for Preston Scott Strauss.
He is a music video. Beta or VHS? Beta was actually better.
Hey everyone, how you doing? All right, I'm just gonna sing my song for love tonight. So. If you wanted to dismantle me, know that it worked, baby. If you wanted my defenses down, while I come up from the ground, in my heart and in my brain, under my skin, you flow through my veins, beyond my face, I have been phased. Neutral in tone, but forward in space. Put your hands up, put your hands up, baby for love, now baby for love. Put your hands up, put your hands up, baby for love, now baby for love. And I don't mind, and I don't mind, and I don't mind, baby I don't mind. Put your hands up. Put your hands up, baby, for love. 'Cause baby, if you thought that I was weak, then you should know I'm eager to put my mark on your brain and give you a fever in nightmares, in daydreams, on the walks, on the breeze. Then you'll see me blowing your hair when you tell me, put your hands up, put your hands up, baby for love, now baby for love. Put your hands up, put your hands up, baby for love, now baby for love. And I don't mind, and I don't mind, and I don't mind, baby I don't mind. Put your hands up, baby. Hey, you put my heart on forward. I am loving these emotions. We touch, I'm going toward everything I'm moving for. I think there's something special. It's the night, or is it trouble? Don't know, I'm seeing double. Kiss his lips and then I tell him, can feel it, I can taste it. You and me, love how we taste. Yeah, the middle of the moonlight on sidewalks, looking at cute skies. New neighborhoods that flew by, the old enemies are behind. That matters is we met eyes and we kissed until we said goodbye. Put your hands up, put your hands up, baby for love, now baby for love. Put your hands up, put your hands up, baby for love, now baby for love. And I don't mind, I don't mind, I don't, and I don't mind, baby I don't mind. Put your hands up, baby. Hey, you put my heart up forward, I am loving these emotions. We touch, I'm going toward everything I'm moving for. And I think there's something special, it's the night, or is it trouble? Don't know, I'm seeing double. Kiss his lips and then I tell him, can feel it, I can taste it. You and me, love how we taste, yeah. The middle of the moonlight, sidewalks looking at cute skies. New neighborhoods that flew by, the old enemies are behind. That matters as we met eyes and we kissed until we say goodbye. Until we say goodbye. Until we Scott Strauss. That's my song for love. It's out if you want to listen to it. I have new music coming soon. It's in the works, and yeah, I guess I'll be here every Sunday. You know, so I'll tell you more about it in the future. Thank you.
Let's hear it for Preston Scott Strauss.
Man, Ernie B, that takes me back to when we would go to Mexico and dance and drink when we were about 16. Yeah, I know. God, that was fun. Seriously, what was it?
I can't dance. I would just go there for the.
What were the clubs? The Alaskan?
The Alaskan, and there was Eddie's.
I would go to the Alaskan.
And what was the other place? All the kids would go because it's legal to drink in Mexico when you're a minor.
Yeah.
And we were 7 miles from the border, so off to Mexico we go.
Just park your car on the Texas side.
Yeah, we walk across because you don't want to take your car into Mexico because then you might not get it back. I had a friend that actually, he was getting chased by the cops in Mexico, and he ran across the bridge to America. And they were trying to stop him. He just hauled ass. He's like, oh, fuck this. I ain't going to jail in Mexico. Nope.
The 80s where nothing is on cell phone. All right, lost of thought, take it away.
He works for Congress now, actually.
We have another new voice.
Another new voice.
Let's hear it for Alex.
There's a black guitar chord there on the floor.
How's it going, y'all? Well, this is going to be something different, a little more in the feels. Was not sure what I was getting into tonight coming out here, but I love the energy. These are, I'm going to try to squeeze in a couple originals, we'll see. This one's called Fear. Fear, why are you still here? This was the year, so can't blame it on the timing. Can't blame it on bad lighting. No. All that time that you wasted. When you find the courage to face it. Yeah, you try so hard to replace it. Fear will make you complacent. Charm, that ghostly pull at your arm. The truth is something of a silhouette. It's burning like a cigarette. It goes, all that time that you wasted. When you try so hard to replace it. Yeah, you tried so hard to replace it. Fear will make you complacent. Thanks, y'all. I think I got time to squeeze this one. This one's kind of short anyways. When your day stops ticking and your mind is all burned out, well,
Can you read what I'm thinking? 'Cause I'd rather not say it out loud. I just wanna be alone. Just need to be alone. So would the sun stop burning? And would your world stop turning? If I sat the next round out and just reveled in the view, reflect on times with you. But don't misconstrue what I've been saying, like I don't want you around. That's not what this is all about. 'Cause just like I always do, I'm bound to change my
Great voice.
That was awesome. Let's hear it for Alex.
Woo!
And original music, too.
Yes.
New voice, right?
New voice.
Yeah.
We actually most of the last of our list is half of them is new voices.
That's awesome.
Not that there's anything wrong with playing a cover song, but it's good to
No,
hear
no,
original
no,
music, something new, you know?
Yeah,
That's always
and-
refreshing.
And if y'all want to hear my messed up coochie song again, just let me know. Just kidding.
No, I like
Everyone's-
I prefer my She Took My Last
Everyone's
Chicken
like,
Wing.
no!
I prefer my She Took My Last Chicken Wing song.
All right, don't forget about the drink specials. Mixed 12s, $5.25. Go get yourself a slice of yin yang cake or some of those delicious giant cookies. Lost a thought, take it away.
Coming up next, an awesome voice. Let's hear it for Garrett Wilson.
All right, y'all. How y'all doing tonight? Let's give it up for Alex again. That was great, man. What a voice. I don't want to follow that. All right, I'm going to do another original for you guys. Blue piggies keep on killing all the kitties as the devastation spreads across the city. Another copper just got paid for shooting kids in an alleyway. Toy soldiers with troops to deploy. Take your guns and shove them, boy. 'Cause I don't want your silly war. Say goodbye and shut my door.
I don't want your corporate ways, your broken hearts wrapped in gray. I don't want your corporate ties, news necks and alibis. Let some love into your life. You know the sun will shine. Let some love brighten your day. You can see it a different way. Let some love brighten your day. You can see it a different way. Thanks, y'all. Have a good night.
Garrett Wilson. Let's hear it for Garrett Wilson.
I swear, every time I look at his style, it's like a flashback. I love it.
Yes.
See, I just
Awesome.
I just got myself a Gretsch guitar back in, what was it, August or
Yeah.
September or something like that?
Yeah.
Which I've never owned a Gretsch in my entire
He
life.
finally got a hollow body. Finally.
But because all my guitars are electric, rock guitars.
Did you say Gretsch?
Gretsch. It's a brand.
Gretsch. You know,
but
Oh, wait,
but I don't have a 335 style guitar like he has.
Oh.
Next on the shopping list, I have an addiction. I have a problem.
No comment.
I couldn't find my SG last night. I was looking for it, and it was in there. There's a million guitar cases, and I couldn't find it, so I had to play my ESP. So
What he said, you know what I need to do? I need to label all my guitar cases.
because I couldn't find
was
it,
like,
and I
"You
just
think?"
used it not too long ago, and I went through like 9 guitar cases, and I couldn't find it. So I'll just use this one. So, woe is me.
Alrighty, so folks, don't forget about the drink specials. Mixed Wells, $5.25, and also happy 420.
Yes.
Make sure to get yourself a cookie, especially if you're going to partake when you go home.
You want to get
Yeah.
high, man? I'll get you high, man.
If you are stoned, it's one meal. If you're not, it's 2 meals. They're really good cookies. Check them out. They got the classics. And I also saw some brownies over there too.
Or as Charlie
I don't
would
know
say-
if they're medicated. Probably not.
Or as
but they're delicious.
Or as Tolly would say, I don't really know what's going on right now. Because he's so high.
Well, I when you
Nobody
said
got your reference.
when you said Gretsch, I couldn't help but thinking, Ernie, stop trying to make Gretsch start. Yeah, you know what? Forget it. It's done. I can't even say it because I stumbled in words so much. So we're just gonna move on to the next person.
I can't focus. Focus.
Yes.
Sorry, people watching on home. My camera won't focus. There it is. Okay, thank you.
That's the downfall of being ADHD like myself.
What were you going to say about Gretsch?
He doesn't know.
Actually, I do know, but I stumble in words so hard that I'm just gonna move on.
Gretchen Wilson?
Yes, exactly. Coming up next, we have another new voice, actually.
Another new voice.
Let's hear it for Senendosa.
It's only 15 seconds, but it seems like a lot longer.
All right. I want to start off by saying, I happened to be here by chance on a weekend trip, and I had no expectations coming in here, and by far this has blown any kind of expectations I could have imagined. With all the smoke and the lights and it was pretty cool. Pretty cool. That's rad. Anyways, I have 2 poems, and I'll get started. Where's the first one? That's right here. Towards the end. There we go. Sometimes I need to feel like a tourist who walks around at night, catching the restaurants close, foreign employees hosing down mats, valets finally sitting, cooks and waitresses talking fluent and relaxed in their home language. Sometimes I want the moon to be fuller and its light to be brighter, for clouds to part ways and the night sky to chance on a star viewing without rotors that propel away. Sometimes I'd rather the world be a little bit warmer and the breeze a little bit cooler as I sit here waiting for the synthetic grass to grow. All right. Across the parking lot walked the tambourine man, tall, dark, in the middle of the night, the kind of thing you'll miss when you don't learn to see dust particles will actually waltz in the afternoon light near an open window. We long for summer, another sing-along. We long for a dance to chance on cheap wine. We long for a sherry kiss on our cigarette-addicted lips, the kinds of things we miss when we forget to get lost sometimes. Thank you. Well, that's all I have. You got any more? No, not right now.
Let's hear it for Shenandoah.
And just to let you new voices know, Ernie B, you want to let them know about how their performances are being recorded?
I'm trying to get this damn camera in one to focus. Is this? And there it goes. Okay. No, you can look it up on YouTube. Just go to YouTube, look under Kick Butt Coffee, and you'll see their page, and go under live, and you'll see a ton of videos because we stream everything. But they're sorted by date. So if you want to check out your performance, you can find it there. Feel free to download it or screen grab it from your phone, so you don't have to, because it's just one big. It's the whole show.
It's about a 3-hour recording.
But even if you screen grab it, it still comes out really good.
And you'll see a picture of me going like this.
And if you don't know what screen grab is, it's like when on the settings on your phone where there's a record button where it records your screen. Well, if you play the video on your form, voila, it records
on your form.
Did I say form?
Yes.
On your forum, on your forearm, on your phone. And there goes my focus again. What the deal? Autofocus.
Real quick, while Lawson Thought is getting ready to sneeze up a lung.
Oh, by the way, he's hailing from Houston, right?
Yes, he is.
Yes. There goes my focus again.
Houston, the only place where you can just open your mouth after dark and drink a glass of water. It's really freaking humid.
I don't get it.
He knows. See, he just like dumb bitch. I get it. Okay. No, me. And I'm not calling him a dumb bitch. That would be rude.
Why are you calling our contestants?
I'm the dumb bitch. See, look.
I was going to call him a contestant.
Look at the ring. Look at the ring. It says bitch. See? It literally says bitch.
For a second, I thought you meant you had a ring
on it.
I thought you said you had a ring that said dumb bitch.
Welcome to Earth. Bienvenidos a la mundo.
Thank
El
you.
mundo. Thank you.
Anyway.
Okay. Anyway.
All I said was he hailed from Houston, and you guys went off on that.
And, let me give you all y'all just a little food for thought before we go on to the next person. My daughter, she's going to UNT. She's figured out how to chart our family tree. She's got it back to the 1400s. Believe it. There's some conquistadors in my bloodline.
It's time to return the library book.
I'm so sorry. But I actually found an ancestor of mine from Portugal who was burned at the stake. And
for knowing how the multipliers.
And it wasn't for witchcraft like I would have been burned at the stake. No. She was actually persecuted, tortured by the Spanish Inquisition because she dared to be Jewish.
So rebellion runs in her veins.
Fuck yeah.
By conquistadors, right?
Yeah. By the Order de Fay. Okay, take it away, Lost in Thought.
We've got another new voice.
Another new voice?
Yes.
Wow.
Let's hear it for
Incredible.
Christopher. Let's hear it for Christopher Chin.
There's a black guitar cord that should be laying on the floor there somewhere. Probably more towards where the microphone is. No, a black cord. It's a black cord. By the where the microphone is. On the floor.
I'm colorblind.
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. She got it there.
Thank you.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm colorblind. Red and green specifically.
Did you know the color purple doesn't actually exist? It's in our minds.
It's not in my mind.
Well, I know, well-being. But no, for real, I just read that the other day. There's no purple photons. It doesn't exist. Free information.
Well, nice to know about the original stuff, but you know what? Forgot my capo, so fuck it. Is that coming through?
Make sure it's plugged in all the way. Is there a volume control on it?
There's no volume control on it. No.
Battery might be dead. There it is. No. No, hold on.
A little hot.
Ernie B doing what Ernie B does. Give it up for Ernie B.
Ooh, that's why.
Prepare for a loud pop.
Better. Reposition.
I've cried a million tears and I've fallen innumerable times. I've seen mountains melt into craters and cease to be there. Marvelous sights. Oh, when stars cease to shine after shining for millennia of time. So how many days and how many hours? Oh, how could I ever tear down this towers I'm spinning around? No sense of direction, and I'm your thoughts of infinity. I need a way out. Give of infinity. I need a way out. Give me a way out from my pain. Give me freedom. Oh.
Meow Mix cat food is so good.
Let's hear it for Christopher Chin.
Awesome.
Yeah,
that was nice.
Yeah, the battery. There's a battery inside the guitar. It probably went out. I've seen it happen a million times. But even though it was mic'd up, the guitar sounded fantastic.
It sounded incredible.
It sounded really nice.
I
Good
love
job.
all the talent we get here every time we have spoken and heard. Thank you guys.
I was
Thank you
talking to
so
somebody last night about that. We just never know who's going to walk through. Hey, good night, guys. Hey, wait. It's free to come in, but it's $5 to leave.
No, seriously, tip your bartender. Come on. Okay. All right, lost of thought. How many people we got left?
92.
3. All right. So
That's close.
I thought we had 2. You showed me 2.
I'm including the last voice.
Oh, check. Oh, got it. Who is it?
I'm not going to tell you right
No,
now.
I'm saying who's coming up
Oh.
next.
We have another new voice, actually.
Another new voice.
Let's hear it for Lucia.
Okay, this is going to be entertaining. Lane trying to figure out how to plug in a phone to the sound system. I should sell tickets. Is it going to work? Wow, well, no, it's not done yet. Now what? There's the little cord that's there, the little 1/8 inch plug. It's there. See? Yeah, okay. Now plug it in. This is highly entertaining for me. Okay. And just make sure the volume's all the way up and you'll be good. What? Oh.
We need the phone unlocked.
Her tech. She has her own tech.
Hi, my name is Lucy. I'm from Guasave, Sinaloa, Mexico. I visit my near cousin here in Austin, and it's so nice. Okay, and I love your t-shirt. Hijo de tu puta madre. So I'm from Sinaloa. I sing banda. Okay.
Ah.
Do you know Jenny Rivera? Okay. Well, play. Ya me acabé 2 cartones, tomé tequila montones y el olvido no ha llegado. Ya fui a rezar a la iglesia, puse un santo de cabeza y el olvido no ha llegado. Ya tuve nuevos amores, ya destrocé corazones y el olvido no ha llegado. ¡Qué olvido tan testarudo! Parece que viene en susurro, que olvido tan desgraciado. No llega el olvido, se está haciendo tonto en alguna esquina. No llega el olvido y por más que intento mi mente no te olvida. Te extraño y te quiero y por tus recuerdos ya he quedado en ceros. No llega el olvido, se quedó dormido mientras yo me muero. ¡Ay! ¡Arriba México! Thank you. Y pedazo, pero pedazo de nada. No me entendieron. Todos. No llega el olvido, se está haciendo tonto en alguna esquina. No llega el olvido y por más que intento mi mente no te olvida. Te extraño y te quiero y por tus recuerdos ya he quedado en ceros. No llega el olvido, se quedó dormido mientras yo me muero. Gracias.
Man, I haven't worked with a mariachi band, and I can't remember how long. Wow.
Okay, just to let you know, now she's all our cousins. We're all cousins now. Thank you. Where's Lane? Oh, there you are.
Man, let's hear it for Lucia.
Yeah!
Oh, and by the way, I wanted to.
Okay, I got goosebumps right now. Look at that. Look at that. Close up.
I wanted to let her know that your shirt, Hijo de Puta, it's actually a band.
It's a punk band.
Yeah, and they do that song by Danzig, Mother. Tell
But
your
they go,
children not
puta!
Yeah, instead of mother, they say puta. Tell
Oh,
your
God,
children
they're
not to
awesome.
walk away. Puta! It's awesome. It's
The guys are really cool. They are. Where are they from?
I think from San Marcos, actually.
Okay. Yeah, if you guys want to hear a really cool Spanish language punk band, Hijo de Puta, right here. Okay.
Cool cook.
There's my shameless plug.
Every time I wear that, because I have the same shirt, every time I wear it, I always get
I
compliments.
have a
on it.
hat too that says Hijo de Puta. Okay.
Coming up next, it's been a little bit since they've been here, but we're always happy to see them when they've come back. Let's hear it for Raz.
Hello, how y'all doing? Sorry, I was confused. Thank you for welcoming me back. I guess it's been, I don't know, I just, I don't plan anything. I didn't feel too inspired until like an hour, like 30 minutes before. I was like, all right, I think I'm gonna go randomly. Here I'm gonna.
Oh, you need the dongle. Dongle assistance. Dongle assistance.
I always have that.
Dongle assistance. Is there a dongle in the house? Android or the regular 1/8 inch?
I really should be more prepared. I'm never prepared.
What is the best Christmas present you could receive? A broken drum. You can't beat it.
Anyway, my name is Razzie. I'm a spoken word poet, rapper. You can find me on Instagram, RazzieBrox31. I think I'm gonna play this song, and didn't know if I was gonna do the spoken word but I kind of want to do this song on stage, so I'm gonna go ahead and run it. All right. This song is called There Will Be No End to Me by Nim. I'm just rapping on it. They got problems because they know that she's king. I stay solid and happy. Get up every day and I love rapping. One of a kind, they stay blind, so I put it in their face and now they can't hide. You got something to say, well so do I, and I can't lie. Cherry tree that's scared of me, that makes me grateful just to be who I am, cause I'm proud of me. I rip mics on stages, it don't just stay on the page. I stand up to bullies and I'm hardcore. Razzie rocks, I'm a rock star with bars. I just gotta let you know before I go, fuck what they say, you gon' pay for the punk show. Donation, strongly advised. But if you ain't got no money, you can come anyway. You can stay and vibe. We gon' ride against the state. Capitalistic system, they never listen. 99 problems and I stay throwing up. Exercising the demons, let's get them out of the party. Be aware of whatever it is that you put in your body. I'm on that woke shit, something you could take home with. I own it. Real hip hop, I'll hold it down. Real authentic, cause I got my own sound. It's there like light and I tear things like I'm bare, I'll be rare. Put me on, I'll be there. Anyway, I know I'm too big for you. I know cause I'm too big for me. I'm a wannabe, you wanna be what? I never knew, I never imagined I could write something like this and then turn into a dragon. I never knew, I never imagined I could write something like this and then George Floyd protesters, and I'm thinking of George Jackson and the achievement of Ho Chi Minh. Careful of what you read in, the country got you fucked up, not making this up. Like some real life demons, cause we worship the devil. It's not my imagination, I shake with indignation. It's 2024, get ready to evacuate the nation. Ideological earthquakes will soon spill to reality, terraforming the earth, cause she was technology's first casualty. Now there's blood diamonds in the read the bones. Generation is afraid we can't take no more. I saw 9/11 when I was 13 years old, but wait, I'm 26th in July. Point is, don't tell me about the math. I met with God and he gave his wrath in 1776. Take your shot and don't miss. I know people's biggest problems is that they renamed the Redskins, but I'm not a team. I don't come from the dream. I'm the nightmare and nightmares, and they wish they never thought of me. Death on my shoulder, I told you before. Put on your boots before you go to war. Sun Tzu, never know what to do. I'm gonna keep going on. My energy, be strong, go long. Hail Mary, this song. Hail Mary, this song. Trying to find somewhere where I can belong. Go long. Remember me before you go. Known to explode. She called me the exploder one. Crocodiles that eat the sun. Sobek Neferu. I guess you just had to be there. I guess. The ancient pyramids. The Egypt of Giza. The Egypt of Giza. Pyramids of Giza and the Sphinx. I don't give a fuck what you think. I'll be way too high. I need to get out sometime. Need to get out sometime. Drink more water. Smoke more trees. Holla at me if you wanna fuck with me. Holla at me. Like I said, I go by Razzie Rage. Just doing my thing. Shout out to Palestine and Gaza. Shout out to the border is getting more and more militarized, and there's some places where you live where bombs are dropped every single day, like every single day, and all you can hear in the sky is just the drones. You can't get no sleep at night because of the drones and the bombs, and they bomb you at night. That's just some people's reality. That's what they're going through. You know, like that's just thanks to God. You gotta give thanks to God. But I can't speak on, I just try to speak on what I know. Gotta let you know before I go. Donations are strongly advised. So holla at me, hit me up. This is the time. Do something about it. Do something. What? All right, thank y'all. It's been a great night. I love y'all. Thanks for doing this all the time. Thanks for having me out here. This is really just an excuse to fucking do this thing. Sorry, it's like another ad. Anyway, thank y'all.
Yay, give it up for Razzie Rocks!
I like the owl shirt.
Me too.
Glittery owl. The owl be popping.
Trying to fix that.
The owl be blinging.
All right, folks, don't forget to get some of those cookies on the way home. Make sure to get a cookie for the long drive home.
And see, now there's lonely mustard packets.
Oh.
Because there's no sandwiches, so we all use extra mushroom.
Well, if you need mustard,
Huh?
if you need,
Yeah, just eat mustard. It's French's. It's good shit.
grab a mustard. Oh, that's the good mustard. That's not the Hill County Fair mustard. That's not the Great Value mustard. That is mustard.
What's the Aldi's version of mustard?
Yellow sauce. I don't know. They come up with some weird names for their products. But closing out the night.
Uh-oh.
Closing out the night. We've had a wonderful, fantabulous night.
A nice 420 Easter night.
Yes. I can't think of any better way to close it.
That's why people are still watching online, because it's 420. We've had all night long. We've had a pretty consistent viewership online.
That's good.
Awesome. Speaking of breaking flows,
Brittany close.
Yes.
You picked the fine time to leave me,
Okay,
Lucille.
so coming up.
So I can't think of any better way to close it than the
400
lifeblood
children.
of the poetic community here in Austin, Texas. Let's hear it for Tom Moon. And anyone else who's going to come up on the stage to close us out.
Honoring our ancestors, first the Tonkawa, then the Comanche, and then 17 years of kick butt over 3 different venues. This is a sacred secular site. You may not know it, it's National Poetry Month. It's 420 now, I've done 15 poetry readings in 20 days because it's important. If you don't speak, the silence will speak for you, and the silence is not a friend. The silence is always someone else's program, someone else's venue. So what we do is, of course, we collaborate. We collaborate with musicians, all different languages and cultures, and we make this space a place where everyone feels welcome, because if you don't, you have to be in the real world. Now, I'm a fantasist. I project my fantasies at all times. And it begins like this. Thank you, Austin, for being the bravest man tonight behind the bar. Thank you, Hot Tamale, for being the host with the mostess. Thank you, Ernie B, for making the sound worthwhile listening to. Thank you, Lost in Thought, for playing the fool when no one else will. Thank you, every person brave enough to be here tonight and share their heart, liver, kidneys, any part of them that really is able to be shared with anyone else. The whole point is we make and create our own culture. Now consider this. In rave culture, I used to do poetry in raves, and I'd dress up like an orange banana. And people would say, hey man, you stoned? I say, no, you're stoned, catch up. And they'd have the Evian bottles, and they'd be listing the ecstasy away, and I'd be doing their dream poetry, taking them into a trance-like place with music behind. And people would go into states that were absolutely wonderful because they felt safe. And in a place like the Cool Out Room in the rave culture, it was called a temporary autonomous zone. That's where you are now. You're in a zone that doesn't obey the normal rules of reality. Here you can say what you feel what you say, and let other people hear how wonderful you really are. And that is a very precious gift. You have the right to speak, you have the right to live, you have the right to gather together with those of consummate vibration. And that's not one that people will allow you out there, outside that door. That's why we honor this place. We honor the people who serve this place. We honor this space because it's a secular place. Even though it's a Sunday night, Easter Sunday night, our ritual is secular. And it will say, yes, you can. And yes, you must. For if you don't, no one else will, Razzie. We know each other over many incarnations, many lifetimes, many lifelines. And many musical incantations have taken place in this place here. And it's a place for comedians, it's a place for enchanters and declamadores and all the people who make life different. Because if it's the same, why are we doing the same thing? Why are we doing the same thing? If enchanted things knock against your life, if wings are clipped without your knowing, if reason fails for want of words, there is no cure. Find what you know, return to it. More sees lost than is preserved in your own rhythms. Hold tight to those with whom you share your hopes. Because a poem is just a small bird, delicate as a colored second. It flies like a kite, lives in your shadowed skin, dies when the light of day, sun, or worse is cast upon it to melt its meaning. We are, despite all, still alive. Joy in this above all things now. Can you sing with us? Can you sing with us? Can you sing? Because you did. And you will. And you make it happen with a beautiful drum beat. You make everything a collaboration effort. And it's a nice thing. Makes it better than we were before. When you walk through that door with trepidation and oh, what sort of a place is this? And suddenly you find you've been here many lifetimes before. Speaking Spanish from another culture. And it's a wonderful thing because this was Tejas. This was some other people's land. And we are trespassers, of course. The Tonka were here, the Comanche came through, before Barton Springs had a name, before Austin had a name, before it was Waterloo. We acknowledge the ancestors in poetry, music, dance, and all our ancestors who have been on this stage before. 17 years, cycles around the sun. And it ain't gonna stop now. As long as you're here, this life force continues on. And it's a life force of diversity, equality, integration. Even though it's banned at the University of Texas, it lives right here at Kick Butt and will live at every open mic. Now, next Saturday, if you're free, I'm putting on a poetry festival in Salado. It's with the other hosts of open mics, because we're not the only one. Most nights in this town, you can find an open mic, like Wednesdays at OPA, like in libraries, Belton Library, Round Rock Library, Spicewood Springs Library, libraries, community centers, but mostly coffee shops. Because coffee shops allow divergency. They allow you to have that elliptical thought, that spiral, that Mandelbrot, that won't fit into the squares and rectangles of the Austin skyline. So we wish you hello, and maybe you'll be back on Saturday in Salado. And if not, come on up to here on next Sunday night, where you can sing your future songs and we can dream with everyone fresh and new visions, epiphanies in this moment now. Thank you for being.
Closing out the night, Tom Moonbird and his backup band, Vivid Nothing. That was the whole band.
That was an entire band.
I know, right?
I don't know who was playing drums, though. Like, he kind of sucked.
That was you.
Oh yeah, I guess. No, I couldn't tell if he was playing in straight time or 6/8. I couldn't feel, because he was playing real light, so it was hard to find the beat.
Oh, God. Like I said, we always have some amazing talent up here. I got to tell you, thank you for coming out and spending your Easter or your 420, depending on the day, maybe both. Go home.
Oh, and just like that, we picked up another viewer online.
Smoke a bowl and eat some chocolate eggs, whatever turns you on. Because honestly, this is our Church of Poetry, Church of Art. Go over there. Get yourself. Don't get a shot on the way home. God, no, don't do that. I'm not trying to encourage that.
Don't get shot on the way home?
A shot.
Oh.
Well, don't do that either.
Yeah.
Well, don't do that either. Okay. Okay, are you going to say anything?
You
or
know
is
what?
It just
Coming
gonna be
into
all
work
me?
yesterday, I almost experienced 3 rollovers of people trying to take the exit ramp at the very last possible second.
Everyone always does.
First, through the construction area, this 4x4, I was in the left lane, but this 4x4, and they got those concrete temporary barriers, and the motherfucker just like, boom, he just cut it, and I saw the truck like lean to one side, boom, like, and then I swear he was like a foot from hitting that concrete barrier. And then, as I was taking the exit to come here, 2 cars in front of each other at the last minute went in front of me. Like, what the fuck, people?
Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Okay, so
Traffic.
should we do the? Okay, so we are back tomorrow, same bat time, same
No,
bat
not
time.
tomorrow.
I mean tomorrow, next week.
Yes,
next
we're back
Sunday.
tomorrow. We're all going to be back tomorrow. Come back here
Yeah.
tomorrow.
We're here in 20 minutes, so tune in.
You hear that, Preston? Come back tomorrow.
Okay.
No, we're back next Sunday. As far as I can tell.
Next Sunday.
7 to 10. After the Ukulele Fest.
Okay.
I don't know why that was so funny. All the comedians
I
guys
don't
were
know.
standing, they were
Every
cracking.
single comedian was like,
And the more I
was like-
talked about it, they just kept laughing. It's a ukulele festival.
they
I
were
guess.
all stoned.
I guess that's funny.
Everybody must get stoned.
But see, whenever I hear the word festival, it's like I think of like Ferris wheels and shit, you know. And they do bring a Ferris wheel for the Ukulele Fest, but it's one of those little ones like for kids. And we sit up on the sidewalk.
Yes, let's close it out.
And it's,
You
and
have
it's
been
50
witness
cents.
to the best,
The
baddest
baddest.
open mic in the ATX, spoken and heard live every Sunday night at Kick Butt Coffee, Music, and It's not just an open mic; it is a show, not a show without each and every one of you, including you, Lucia. Thank you and good
And thank you everyone for tuning in. We'll see you next week.